When setting up autofocus on the Canon 70D, there are three main settings you need to understand: AF operation, AF point selection, and AF method. Think of them as answering three different questions. So, AF operation asks, how should the camera focus? So, you have these options: one shot AF, and this is best for subjects that are not moving. The camera locks focus once and holds it until you take the photo. And then you have AI Servo AF. And this is best for moving subjects such as sports, wildlife, or children running around. The camera continuously adjusts focus as the subject moves. And then you have AI Focus AF. The camera automatically switches between one shot and AI Servo if it detects subject movement. The second one is AF point selection. This answers the question, where should the camera focus? This determines which autofocus point or points are used in focusing. Single point AF, you choose one focus point for precise control. And then you have zone AF, and you select a group of focus points, and the camera chooses the best point within that area. And then finally, you have a 19-point automatic selection AF. The camera automatically chooses from all 19 autofocus points that are available on the Canon 70D. The third thing is AF method. This answers the question, how is focus detected in a live view? This setting is used when shooting with the LCD screen instead of the viewfinder. So you have a face plus tracking. This detects and follows faces or subjects across the screen. Second, you have a FlexiZone Multi, and this uses multiple focus areas and lets the camera decide where to focus. And then you have FlexiZone Single. You place a single focus box exactly where you want focus. And then finally, you have the quick mode. And this uses the camera's traditional phase detection autofocus system, which is often faster but briefly lowers the mirror during focusing. So, how do they work together? Think of autofocus as a three-step decision. AF operation decides how the camera focuses. AF point selection decides where the camera focuses when using the viewfinder. And then finally, AF method decides how focus is handled in live view when you're using the LCD screen. Let's look at a few examples. So if you are photographing a soccer player, for example, set AI Servo AF to continuously track movement, and then use Zone AF to give the camera a larger area to track the player through the viewfinder. If, on the other hand, you are taking a portrait using the LCD screen, then set one shot AF because the subject is not moving, and then use face plus tracking AF method so the camera automatically focuses on the person's face. So once you understand these three settings, choosing the right autofocus setup becomes much easier and helps you get more sharp in focus photos all the time.